My sound is good. All right. Hello, good evening, blessed be. This is High Priestess Jamila, the most hated witch on YouTube. Hello. How are y'all? Hello. Merry meet. Blessed be. I hate that I can't be on camera. I'm in my kitchen and I am making some homemade chicken noodle soup. Okay, I just got over kind of a cold and I've been overdue on making this chicken noodle soup, which is very simple. Normally, you use a whole chicken, carrots, celery, onion, garlic, broth, whatever broth I'm using, chicken bone broth. But the store did not have any whole chicken, so I'm just going to be tossing some chicken thighs in there, and that is going to work just as well. Let me grab my stock pot. Just to remind you guys, this is a witchcraft channel. We talk about witchcraft over here. We do not focus on anything else except for witchcraft and healing of witches and spells and divination and all of the things that come along with witchcraft. That's what we talk about on this channel. That's what I do only on YouTube. Okay, so if you're not here for that, then you might want to move over to somewhere else, okay, for this one, because this is all about witchcraft, okay, whether or not you're male witch or female witch, and then also I myself, although I am very loving and accepting of all witches, I myself am a pagan witch, okay, which means that I practice pagan traditions, okay? So that's what it is on this channel. Hold on a second. I'll be right back to grab my wine. No. I just have a feeling you're getting ready to drop something. Yeah, I just I just had a feeling. Okay. Here, you want a carrot? Yeah. Okay, you have a carrot. All right, I'm cooking kind of late actually, but that's okay because this soup is gonna feel good on my stomach before I go to sleep or before we go to sleep. So it is that time of the year, okay, where we get closer to Samhain. And this is really, really a lovely time of the year. All the way from September the 1st through October the 1st has got to be my favorite time of the year, besides springtime. I still think that if I were to choose between the two, I would choose fall. Okay. So my favorite time of the year is around the equinox, September, October. Okay. Just the entire, and I actually really enjoy winter time as well. Believe it or not, I kind of miss the snow. I actually moved from a very snowy region, which was over in the Midwest. And I miss the snow sometimes. You know what? When you miss something, guess what? Guess what I do? I go and I look at my snowy backgrounds with the ambience, and that's good enough for me. I'd love to go and visit. Haven't had the opportunity, unfortunately, like a normal person, for reasons that I'm not going to discuss. But, you know, I love the wintertime as well. I love cool time. I love the fall. And so we are obviously going to be celebrating. I don't want to say that I can't wait for this month to be over. I'm not going to say that because honestly, I am the type of person where I don't care whether or not my day goes good, bad, or indifferent. Told y'all I just got over a cold. I embrace the day regardless. Just, I'm sorry, I hate to be that way. You know, every single day is a blessing. Um, you know, I know that there are some people out there that are in a lot of pain, suffered loss. So have I. And, you know, it just is what it is. I think I'm going to use 2 onions in this and a whole thing of garlic because I want it to be really, really garlicky. Hey, Christian, good evening. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. Here to have a serious conversation with y'all about the Sabbath that is coming up and how there's been a lot of people. Let me tell you something. If you get into craft, and you know, I am, just to let you guys know, I am a pagan eclectic witch. Okay, that's pretty much where I categorize myself, which means that I wish I had a sharper knife. My knives are not sharp at all. All right. So I am a pagan eclectic witch. Okay, and I do celebrate the pagan holidays, the solstices. I believe in them. I believe that you can really, really avoid a lot of struggle in the craft. I think that, you know, this is a time for you to embrace what is happening on the earth. And I'm not talking about, obviously, we've got some pretty messed up things happening on this earth. Yes, we do. I am talking about the changes on earth. And I am talking about the autumnal equinox, okay? I can usually feel it, and I love it. I love the autumn equinox, my favorite time of the year. Coincidentally, a lot of the people that I talk to feel the same exact way. So I've got a lot of kindred spirits out there that I run into. I really do, and it, you know, I really like it. It sort of restores my faith, for real. You know, in people. When I run into people that are like-minded like me, I absolutely love fall. The air gets really crisp and clear. You know, it's really pretty outside and just beautiful, and you know, the leaves are turning all of these beautiful colors, and it's lovely. I love the fall season. And the main aspect that I love about it. Okay, well, we don't have any chocolate milk. Sorry, y'all, I'm rinsing my chicken. One of the things that I absolutely enjoy about the they call it Mabon, or the autumn equinox, is capturing the energies of balance. Oh my God. And see, that's how I can tell that I am super duper connected to this earth, because that is exactly how you feel. That's exactly the feeling that you get. Not just, the equinox is usually falls somewhere between September the 21st and the 24th. But I feel it in advance. Okay, I feel it in advance. I feel it at least a month prior. I can feel it coming, and it is amazing. Especially if you're an allergy sufferer. It's like it's like you get a break from the allergies, unless you have all year round allergies, which means that, you need to do some heart chakra balancing and centering. But and it's a lot of different ways where that can get thrown off. But this time of the year, okay, and it's coming, and I am already preparing myself. I am going to, however, be patient and wait until the first to do the altar. I will be doing my autumnal equinox altar on September the 1st, which I wish I could do it sooner than that. I'm going to be consecrating my items, which I'm going to be getting this week, probably tomorrow. Should be tomorrow. I'll be consecrating all of my things that I am getting. My cornucopia has been outside on my porch. I'm sure that it's filled with spiders and all kind of stuff. So I don't know if I can, if I feel like right now it's filled with pine cones. And so, but spirits have found the perfect spot for the altar. And I will be doing a hangout on September the 1st, where we will be putting together our autumnal equinox or solstice altar. And I'll have beeswax candles, and yeah. And eventually I'm going to fully convert over to nothing but beeswax candles. Eventually. And so we will talk about that later. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm seasoning my chicken with some salt and some pepper. Grab my kosher salt for this. So make sure that you're here for that. There's 3 main events that I'm going to be putting on my calendar for September. Number 1 is putting the altar up, allowing you guys to share in that beautiful experience with me, as well as on the 10th. And it was so frustrating. By the way, my solstice circle is up and readily available on the website. For those of you that join all of my circles, know and understand the benefits of it, okay? We've got a ritual coming up on the full moon on the 10th. And the 10th will be a full moon. Hey, Jen. Hello. Hello. One moment, y'all. I think you guys can still hear. Okay. All right. So the harvest moon is coming up on the 10th of September. And so we'll be doing a ritual for that. And then the International Day of Peace is coming up. I'm so ready for this. That will be coming up on, okay, so the 21st is the International Day of Peace, and then Mabon is the 22nd. I've been seeing some websites that have been saying the 23rd. I can imagine that you can celebrate between the 21st and the 24th. So the altar that we're going to be setting up is going to be very healing and balancing. This is the time when the earth has equal day and equal night. And I love it. I don't like it in the summertime when it be like daylight all until like 8 p.m. I just ew. It just don't seem right. I don't like it. I love it when it gets dark around 5 or 6 p.m. It's just like, yes. And I kind of like the dark. I like it when it's dark outside. I do. I'm a strange person. Okay. Doesn't make me a bad person, but I just kind of prefer that. Um, and so it'll start getting dark earlier. And it's already starting. And it's for peace. So initially, when we put together our altar, we will be harnessing those energies because there has been a lot of do I need to even say? Just a lot of crazy, hectic things happening. Very, very, very heart damaging things happening in the world. Okay. Just a lot. We are going to be capturing that. So, of course, you guys know that if you are a current client, I highly, highly encourage it. In fact, it used to be somewhat of a requirement, and it kind of still is. If I'm doing any kind of spell work for you, please get in my Sabbats. Okay. In fact, I kind of don't really understand why people don't do the Sabbats. In particular, when it comes to African American women. When I tell you that doing the Sabbats has benefited me tremendously, people usually don't want to believe me. That's fine too. So, it's not, I've actually heard people say, oh, the Sabbats are for white people. Like, are you kidding me? Like, really? Yeah, I love it when it's gloomy Christian, when it's kind of rainy, that drizzle, that, you can just, if you have a fireplace, you can just light it up, get under a warm blanket. It's so nice. It really is. And I'm really excited for fall. I really am. I love fall decor. I love the ambience of fall. And so y'all know that I always work really hard for my groups. Now, for a second there, my spirits was speaking to me. You know what they told me? They said, we want you to hide every single ritual on your website except for clients. And we may still do that. We may still do that. I would highly recommend a cleanse sometime in the month of September, October, November, December. Okay. It's kind of difficult when I see demons everywhere. Just bad spirits everywhere. Of course, there's always the bad side of spirituality and the world. And so we handle those things like G's. That's what we do. We handle it like a G. I'm crushing my garlic. Garlic, yeah. Crushing my garlic, yeah. Y'all, this soup is amazing. It is. It's amazing. It'll knock out any kind of cold viruses and stuff like that. It's friggin' amazing. It's good for you. It's better than, I mean, if you're really sick, like you're just like, oh God, I'm just gonna grab one of these Campbell soups. But this is better, okay? Yes, Jen. Don't you just love that? Oh my God. Like you can feel it. You can feel it. It just and if you're connected to the earth in any kind of way, which I am, I love my planet. It's not just about being, loving your country. I love this entire planet. And I think that no matter who you are, you should pay attention to what is happening, okay, on the planet and appreciate what she is doing. It's not the planet's fault that there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Okay. So, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Like I said, for the whole season, you go and visit the website and you will see, the price. Okay. Yes, I do have to charge. I mean, and, like I said, there's some of you guys that have never purchased spell work from me and you get in my Sabbats. I have some practicing witches that join my Sabbats. And that's fine with me too. I think it's great to celebrate together. So, and I don't think that witchcraft, I don't think life has to be just all trauma, 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 drama, drama, drama. No, 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 it doesn't. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, rinse this off. And it is going to be nice. So everybody, we're going to have a working altar this year. And like I said, you guys will see all of that on the 1st. I'm going to wait until the 1st, unless Spirit says, hurry up and do it now. Then I'll, change it. But right now I already have the show scheduled for the 1st. It's not even a show. It's a hangout. It's a meeting of witches. Okay. And I just want to say that I love artistic stuff. But Hollywood has done a horrible job of butchering the image of witches. They have. They have butchered us. Some of them. Some of the people in Hollywood. They always depict witches as being these evil, vile people that just, I'm definitely not a Hollywood witch. I can tell you that it's not like what they show in Hollywood, although I think that some of the things that witches will do and say, and I have been guilty of this, has possibly scared the shit out of people. I don't want to scare people, but you know what? Sometimes people need to be scared when they are trying to do harm. So it just is what it is. Okay. All right. So I got a whole thing of garlic. And honestly, I'm thinking about putting this second thing of garlic, maybe putting, what do you think, Jen? You think I should put 1.5 garlic in this? I think I should put 1.5 of my garlic in here because this is going to need to be, I don't want to over garlic it though. I've actually had too much garlic before. And it's like, oh God, this is like garlic. So anyway, now that we got past the bad stuff, and then also people, saying, I've actually been accused of practicing witchcraft like a white person. I don't exactly know what the hell that is. I really honestly don't. I am not trying to gaslight anybody. Been doing this for years. Like I said, I am one of the most hated witches on here. Hopefully that'll change. I think I'm more loved than hated, though, honestly. Okay, especially by my clients and my students and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the people that feel me, people that enjoy what I do, the people that enjoy seeing traditional witchcraft, And there's a lot of people that don't celebrate the Sabbaths or the solstices. There's a lot of people that don't. And it's not to say that they are not authentic witches, but there are some people that just don't do it. There are some people that only celebrate a couple of them. There are some people that only like to celebrate Samhain. Hey, I feel that people should practice the way that they like. I personally miss Lanasa. Well, I didn't miss it, but I kind of missed celebrating Lanasa this year, and I was actually pretty pissed about it, but it's all good. Really, really looking forward to Samhain as well. Yeah. Hey, Lady Eve. Hello. Oh, God. I just don't want to, and that, so if you go back to that Sabbath prep video, that's exactly what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Like it honestly sometimes makes me feel sick inside when I think about the ignorance, um, the hate, the mobbing that is coming from the church. It definitely is very, very triggering. It sucks. So yeah, that, I didn't have all of the verbiage that I had petitioned spirits in that video, but it definitely was about that. I think that that's one of the main aspects that is so harmful. Um, God, it's a lot. And so anyway, try to deal with it, try not to think about it, try to heal yourself. I know that I've been doing healing because, it's not any, it's not what you think it is, but it is just healing from that internal struggle of not being accepted by the people that should love and accept you. In particular, like your mothers, fathers, family members that don't understand you or afraid of you. It sucks. It sucks. It does. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I think that every witch has the power to create a family and a life for herself, Um, and it is what it is, okay? So I'm excited. I'm excited. I've got like a bushel of artificial pumpkins, and of course the pumpkins are going to start becoming available at the store. And we're gonna do pumpkins, a couple of them. Y'all know that I do that. So while I have my wine, we'll be doing a couple of pumpkin carvings starting in September, because that's when the pumpkins start to come out in the grocery stores and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I love Samhain. And you know that they're saying that there's supposed to be a chocolate shortage. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything that they say. I don't believe it. I just it's kind of ridiculous. It really is. Oh well. We don't need chocolate, I guess, to celebrate Samhain. We can celebrate with cakes and cookies, I guess, you know. So anyway, and just, try not to let them be a damper. Have y'all ever seen American Horror Story Apocalypse? And do you remember when they were literally hid out in a bunker and they were sitting around having dinner and some of them was freaking out and they were just like, listen, okay, I know we're going through a lot, but can you please just make the best of it? There's no need to, sit around chopping up my celery. There's no need to sit around crying about this. What the hell is the point in complaining? Don't plan on anything. You don't plan on taking action, change anything. I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't, because it is what it is. What can we do? But deal with it as best as we can and make the best of it. And I know that if I were ever in a situation like a doom or gloom situation, I would say, hey, give me some wine, give me my babies, my children that I've given birth to, and everybody that I love, and let's just make the best of it. Damn it. Do I feel that the world is ending? I don't. So, just going to make the best of it. You're going to ride it till the freaking wheels fall off, if that's the case. Okay? That's just how I am. So, anyway. It feels like pulling teeth or like this, just the energy right now. This was the worst summer. Like, I don't want to say it was the worst summer. It wasn't all bad. Like, it wasn't. But just energetically, it just, it was like some sort of unseen forces. They're just wrapping a band around our hearts, and it just banish it to hell. Okay, this is what I want to do. Yeah, whatever that is, it's like, ooh, what is that? God, what is that? Oh God, we've all been through enough stress for a lifetime, seriously. So we are going to do the best that we can to capture that energy and to be connected with Mother Earth, because to be connected with Mother Earth is a blessing. It's a blessing. Shouldn't be connected to Saturn or Mercury, and we can connect to those planets. We can do all sorts of things with that planetary energy, but in reality, we're on planet Earth. Okay, we are on planet Earth, and we want to have, and so that is why Mavon is my favorite, my absolute favorite, just to feel that healing and that balance. And like I said, if you got some deep healing that you need done or cleansing, you want to contact me for a consultation. Okay, you want to contact me for a consultation. In addition to the work that you're doing, you'll be on my altar, and so just can't wait. Of course, protection, healing. Even those of you that have horrible things happening to you, trust me, you're still protected. People try to make you feel like you're unprotected, which is sad. Okay? So you come to me, you're gonna get the truth. Okay. I'm gonna put all of the celery in here. I'm not really into pumpkin pie, Christian. I like sweet potato pie. And there is a difference. But I will eat a pumpkin pie. I will. I ain't even gonna lie. I like pumpkin seeds too. Yeah, we're gonna be carving pumpkins and stuff, and just ignoring that pink elephant in the room, that demon. It's just like, we know you're there, demon. We know you're there. Why are you still there? We're gonna really, really connect with Mother Earth this fall. Okay, I'm almost done chopping up the celery. And we are going to get this popping. So, you guys have any questions? I don't know. I'll come back with more stuff. I think that energetically is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like when we do the live, when we do the hangout, when we commune with each other, the energies that are ever present, they are ever present, and you can either choose to live in those good energies, or you can choose to live in the bad. Okay. I personally choose to live in the good energies. Seriously. All right. I'm putting a little bit more salt in there. And where is my broth? Here it is. All right. I've started to use bone broth in my soups and stuff here lately just to give an extra added kick of collagen. Yeah. So I'm gonna fill the rest of this up with water. So that's in my experience, all these years, my entire life, I've been on this earth for a long time. That is the energies that I have always experienced during this time of the year, during September, October. No matter what has happened, trust me, I've had some trauma in my life. Trust me, I have been through the trauma. I have. Okay, who hasn't? Who hasn't been through trauma? I think that we all have. And but it just seems like, and I mean, we all know the truth. I mean, I personally feel like this. I've been knowing this awful truth about the boogeyman for my whole life. So it's kind of like, I feel protected from it. And I need to grab my babies. All right. Yum. Okay. I'm gonna grab a couple of bay leaves. Turn this on. All right, give me a second, y'all. Here are my bay leaves. Where are you, bay leaves? Had you? Because I was using them for spell work, and yep, here they are. Bay leaves. So it does. I know that I personally tend to feel a lot more balanced in during this time of the year. In fact, honestly, I wish that it was this way all year round. I really do. Whenever we get to the, closer and closer to, where there's equal day and night, it just seems to be very, very balanced, and it feels good. It is. It's good, Christian. It's good. Sweet potato pie is really, really good. Okay. I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek here of my chicken noodle soup. You can see that. Okay, we got some rosemary, thyme, and what else is that? Italian parsley, rosemary, and thyme. And then I got some bay leaves in there. Okay, and I'll put a little bit more pepper in there too. So I'm about to get this popping. I'm gonna put the lid on it so that it'll start boiling quicker. There's the lid to my stock pot. This is really a good time of the year to do your stews and stuff like that because honestly, it's really healthy. It really is. It's very, very healthy. It's good for you, you know. All that garlic in there, I put a whole thing of garlic in there and onion, and it'll move out some of that stuff because, like I said, I was actually kind of sick. All right, so that's popping, and I'm gonna enjoy that before I go to sleep. Like I said, I had to use chicken thighs, and I thought, well, chicken thighs is kind of good. I think that that'll be good to use in my stew, in my chicken noodle soup, because um, they just seem like they'll have the perfect amount of oil, the perfect, I think they'll be perfect. And I actually thought about roasting them first, but then I said, no, I'm not gonna do all that. Um, so yeah, I am gonna have a circle for that. Um, and as you come into the circle, your name will be written on my May bond petition. And as you guys come in, I will just add your name. Of course, we're always prepared for trickster spirits. Everybody, well, not everybody. I was looking at some really interesting things last night about Loki and found out a lot about him, about how his daughter is Hel, which is the queen of the underworld, and like half of her body is like dead and the other half is alive. It's really weird. I actually fell asleep listening to that. Listening to stuff about Loki and stuff. And so yeah, so everybody has that stuff connected to them. And so we're always prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all about having fun. You know what I'm saying? I am the type of person I can laugh at myself. I love a good joke. I love a good laugh. I love having a good drink. You know what I'm saying? And let's just party, keep the party going. Okay. So, and please stop thinking that you can't celebrate the Sabbaths. You should be celebrating the Sabbaths, because again, we make offerings. And for some reason, I believe that it is either Bridget, one of these goddesses is telling me to put the altar around the hearth, which is my fireplace. So I'm going to have the altar centered around that. And so when I do go live, you guys will see that and we'll have a nice fire going and it'll just be really, really nice. Okay. For y'all to come and hang out. If you are in the circle, whether or not you're in it or out of it, whatever, it's best to be in because, I don't know what it is about that time of the year. It's like I don't know. For me, it's opposite. A lot of people feel like, oh, the earth is dying and she's not dying. She's going through a metamorphosis. So that's one of the reasons why I like spring as well, because spring is the budding of the dawn. And this time of the year is where everything is changing and transforming. Okay. So And when I see the trees and they're bare and they're barren, I don't think of it as death. I think of it as like hibernation or transition is the way that I see it. Even though we know that things on this planet die, as will nothing ever dies though. Y'all know I told y'all that. So we'll have Samhain definitely popping directly after that. Like I'm gonna go from fall equinox or autumnal equinox, and we're gonna go straight into Samhain, where we will be honoring our dead, even though I think that we should be honoring dead people throughout the year because, they're always knocking at our door. They're always knocking at the door. They are. And, you guys know that I'm a psychic medium. And it used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. It doesn't even, actually, it never scared me as a kid until somebody made me scared of it, or either made fun of me or something crazy like that. I still get kind of choked up when I think about that, and so I really do hope that we can, I think that I am a firm believer in being able to heal from childhood trauma, you know, and I really do. And then also past life trauma. A lot of us are dealing with that. Yeah. Hey, positive vibes. Yes. Are you excited? I know I am excited. I'm very excited just to step outside and be like, "Ooh, it's cold out here." It's something about that. So, and I like to try to turn over my decorations and stuff in the house. So I am going to be doing that real soon, like in the next couple of days. And so we'll be doing the altar. And, of course, during that time, also, there's going to be a vigil candle that is it's going to constantly burn. We'll have a constant flame going for the circle. Now, this constant flame, obviously, if you got like some crazy stuff going on, obviously you need more focused work. um but we'll have a constant flame just going to protect the circle from the circle and just to bring protection within the circle. Okay, so that's just what that is. I hope that y'all have a wonderful transition between now and September the 1st. I know that I got really, like, I got sick last night. It was just, I don't know if it was, I think, You know what? I hate to say this, and a lot of people just, I don't know, but I think that sometimes when you get sick, it's a sign of deep healing. It's a sign of healing. Your body is getting rid of something that it needs to get rid of. And so it was like my stomach, my head, everything. And y'all know I did my onion socks. I'll be serious about doing them onion socks. I don't know what it is about doing them onion socks, man. It is the truth. Let me tell you, it is the truth. Okay. But people believe me when I say something. So I don't know. Maybe the medical lobbyists are like, hey, they're taking our jobs. Oh no, I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not the type of person to be like, I'm sick, I'm going to the doctor. No, I'm not. I will admit that. So I don't know. Anyway, so it is available on the website. It's under rituals, but I didn't get to put a picture up for it because for some reason it kept glitching because I was gonna put my calendar of events on there and it just kept spazzing out. I was like, why every time I would try to type the stuff in. So I need to do it from my computer because I just uploaded it from my phone. And and so here's another thing, like if you're a student or you become a student during this time frame, like you can always do your own Maybon altar. I mean, obviously you can do it yourself. The reason why I even have these group things is because, you know, I'm very, you know, it's for, and I'm talking about things that are coming in through spirit. I'm very keen when it comes to sensing those things. And so with you know, with this year, we're just going to cut it off at the head and keep that constant flame going. Honestly, it's the best way to do it. And you know, so yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you guys need to know more about Mabon or the autumnal equinox and what it's about, then you can just Google it. Google autumn equinox or autumn solstice pagan. Converting over to paganism was absolutely the best thing and still is. And nobody, you know, I know that the church is trying to convert me. Okay. You know, it's been happening for years. I know that. I know that the church is trying to convert me. That is just, it's just what it is. It's, you know, the nature of the church. And you know, there's no need for me to convert. I already have Jesus Christ in my life, fully appreciative of Jesus Christ. In fact, you know, I don't believe them when they say that, oh, I can hurt you, you're the devil, you're evil, because of whatever Jesus Christ already died for our sins. And so there was something else I was going to talk to you guys about. I may come back tomorrow and talk about it, or whenever it is time to talk about it, because I have been seriously disturbed about how religion is being used to take advantage of people, even within your own family, and it sucks. And so, yeah, I quite, it sucks. I think that it's meant to bring you closer to who you are, though. Okay, it's meant to sort of separate you from your childhood friends and to bring you closer to yourself, which is that, you know, that spiritual aspect of yourself. But you know, and I want to talk about it right now, but I can't because I don't want to, you know, damper the mood. Maybe I'll talk about it later in the witching hour. I don't know. I don't know. But oh God, that was a motorcycle. I hate motorcycles. I had an uncle that died in a motorcycle accident, and so hearing them, I hate motorcycles with a passion. I don't like them. That's why eventually I'll be living in an area where I am way off, no neighbors. And if somebody comes by my house with a motorcycle, I'm a I'm gonna have a bear trap set up for them. Oh God, I hate motorcycles. It's maybe I need to stop hating motors. I just hate the sound and the just the it just it's annoying. And since I moved to Georgia, it's funny how every single area, and it might just be because motorcycles are everywhere. I never had this issue in Kansas, but it seems like it's and so I just see it as kind of like the Tasmanian devil or something. And it's just like, I'm glad that you can't get into my house. Yeah, I am. It's just like, would you just stop with all that noise? And it's like 9:30, it's like bedtime. And you know, this person is just like ripping through the neighborhood with his motorcycle, and he sucks. And I confronted him. Remember last year? I think it was a couple of years ago. I was like, hey, hey, buddy, go on somewhere with that. Yeah, man, you know. So anyway, I will catch y'all later. Link to the website is below. And you guys know that you can I'm always taking new clients, always accepting new clients. So you guys need me for that. You can visit the website. Thank you so much for watching. You can also share this in your, you know, social media to help me out. Please hit the thumbs up because it helps my videos get noticed. And I would appreciate that. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Mwah. Blessings.